Yeah, I just want to give you a quick little rundown of the wah pedal and just kind of some of the things that I did to it to change it. A little bit of a look there. So, a couple things I did. First of all, this is a 4-position 2-throw switch, which allowed me true bypass as well as the ability to control LED lighting. I left the original. I was going to change it out, but I left the original hot pots in there. Sounds fine. I had it out at one point and changed it, tried to do a different one. I like this one better. This one's much better. Some LED lighting right there. I'll turn that on for you so you can see it. So it's right there. Just the same battery. I'll shut it off. And those are actually Aqua LEDs. I've never in my life seen Aqua LEDs, so I think that they work awesome with this just because they're so unique. This right here is a variable control. It's actually a 4-position switch that I removed the ball bearing from. So instead of going click, 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 which caused a lot of rotational torque, which I had no real way of attaching this like permanently to this to the housing. Normally there's like a little clip here, and with a clip, and I tried drilling, and this stuff is so hard, it just wasn't working. So I was like, you know what, let me try remove. I have like 4 of them, so I was like, you know what, let me try removing the ball bearing, and you know what, it works amazing. Now you can adjust it with your toe if you really wanted to. As you can see, it's a Marshall style knob here. And what this does is there's a bank of 4 capacitors of 4 different values. The lowest value being like the normal. I would say the highest value being the normal, and then it kind of ranks down from there, all the way down to the capacitance that you would normally find in the bass wah. So it kind of basically turns into like a really weird bass wah, which is really cool. What this does is it drops the bass. It lowers and lowers and lowers the bass of this, so it's really low, and it gives you like a really muddy, funky sound to it, which is really, really cool. Over here, right here, is another variable switch. The knob itself is actually a 1940s Bakelite knob, which is really cool. This is a really weird pot. This is a 75k ohm, which is a really, 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 really hard value to find. This was actually from the 80s, leftover dual stock from the phone company. Really nice and smooth. Works great. Works fantastic. And what that does is that it changes the Q shape to a flat line or the hump. The red Fazzle, which I took out the old junky one. This one's just a little fatter, better vocal sound to it, which is awesome. Let's see. Going down here. Alright, so you get the dual batteries. One battery is dedicated just for the LED. That way we're not leaching the power off of the main circuitry and causing any drains or anything like that. It can run without this battery. It can run without the lights. So it gives you a great option there. And did some artwork on it. As you can see, this one is called the J-Dog for the owner. The other thing that I went ahead and did was, this is actually really cool, the cover plate is actually made up out of little miniature cards for old movie posters, old horror movie posters from the 50s and 60s. Teenagers from outer space. I just thought they're really cool. I kind of cut them up and glue them onto the back of it using super glue. It's not perfect, but it looks really cool. You see some more artwork over there. Sorry guys, upside down. Share the light one more time. Right. With the underglow too. Alright guys, this is it's been a long going project of mine, and if you have any questions, let me know.